Here's how you can create 100 pieces of content using ChatGPT and Canva. Do you want to have videos like this or like this? One of the easiest ways to create and come up with content is to create quotes that are inside of your niche. So what you're going to do to get started is open up your browser and go to ChatGPT.com. Once you're there, you'll see this screen. So what you're going to do first is take the prompt down below and paste it in here. What you're going to want to do, however, is change your niche, where it says it right here, into whatever niche you are part of. Whether you're a chiropractor, you might be a banker, you might be an entrepreneur, you might be a yoga specialist, whatever it might be, change it to your niche. Once you're ready, go ahead and hit enter. And what you'll see what happens is it creates 100 original quotes that have a first part and a second part, and this will become important in just a moment. So now you want to take this prompt, paste it in here, and run it. What this will do is to take all the different pieces, the theme, the first part and the second part, and put it into a table column that you can use inside of Google Sheets. And as you can see, it's already been sorted. Once it's done, what you want to do is just grab from the bottom of it or the top of it, all the way up until you get to the top of the title area, right up here. I copy, I go to my demo sheet, that's a blank sheet. I go to my demo sheet, that's a blank sheet, and I'm just going to paste into the columns. So what it's done is it's created a theme column, like what the theme is actually we want to talk about, overcoming obstacles in this one, and then the first part of the quote, and then the second part of the quote. So this is the Google Sheet that you want. Now we're going to jump into Canva. Let's go. Next, what we're going to do is head over to Canva. And at this point, what you're going to do is click inside of templates on the left-hand side here. And then once you're in here, you're going to go and look for templates. What I would do is just type in mobile templates, because it's the easiest one to go looking for, and it has all these really neat things in here. What you want to do is open up one of these, say this one right here, whichever one catches your fancy. But we'll start on this one. And we're going to say customize this template. Now, what we can do is it's going to open this up. And on the left-hand side, I found that you can actually find some really good quotes. So we're going to do a quote template. And what it's going to do is it's going to show us some other options that we have. You can also just put quotes. And this one will actually probably show you even more. So if you just keep it shorter, go for quotes. Now this one and this one we've used a few of these. So the reason why these are really interesting is because they have motion already attached to them, and you don't have to do any more. So what I would do is I'd pick one of these. So in this case, let's just pick this one right here. So now we've switched out our video. So this is the video we want to work with. It's roughly 10 seconds. I like to drag it to be exactly 10 seconds or 9 seconds or 8 seconds or whatever you want, just to make it consistent. Because the goal is we're going to create lots and lots of videos on top of this. So let's start with this one. Okay, so while we're here, what we want to do is take a look at this content that's already here. So as we can see the text goes all the way across from the beginning to the end. What we're going to do is we're going to copy all of our content that we created over here in our demo. We're going to have a few of these things come in. We're going to have the theme show up. We're going to have the first part, and then we're going to have the second part show up. So to make sure that this happens, we're just going to go back to this. And we know we have one text box right here. What we're going to do is we're just going to copy it, and we're going to paste the second text box. And this will be considered the theme. So I'm just going to type in theme right here, and it'll all make sense in a moment. This is going to be first part. And then we're going to have a second one that's going to come in called second part. That aligns to this one, theme, first part, and second part columns. And you'll see why this works really well in just a moment. So we have first, and then we're going to put second part here. Second part. Okay? So again, we have theme, first part, and second part. It aligns with what we have here, where it says theme, first part, and second part. Knowing that that is set up, again, this was where the theme title is going to show. This is where the first part of the content will show up, and then the second part. And we'll separate these in a moment down here. What we're going to do is connect our Canva content, this theme, first part and second part, with this in the demo, where it is the first part is going to be theme, so it's going to show this column, then this column, and then this column. So how we do that is this. What we're going to do is head over to apps, and we're just going to type in bulk. We want to use this one, bulk create. Now, this is how we take this data and move it into this Canva design, and it's going to make a lot of sense in just a moment. We're going to say enter the data manually. So what we're going to do is we're going to just, what I do in this case is I clear the table down here, and then what you're going to do is you're going to add in text, 3 sets of text. So the first one is going to be called theme. Second one is going to be called first part. Oops, sorry. Theme, that first, and then second will be this next one. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to add our text in here. So all we have to do is come over here, and we're going to highlight all of these from column A, B, and C. And we're going to take that, we're going to copy it, so Control C on your computer. And you're going to paste, or Command C on a Mac, and you're going to paste. Now, what we've just done is we've taken every single theme that was over here, that was created. We've moved the first column here and the second one here. So we're going to hit done. Now, the last thing we have to do before all of that content, all of this content gets put into the videos is we do this. We have to say, what is the theme? So up here at the top, we have to say connect data. So we're going to say connect data to, this top one is going to be theme. I'm going to also bold it just so it stands out a bit more. And then the first column is going, first part is going to be first, and the second part is going to be second, right there. So what I've effectively done is that everything that you're going to bring in, I want the theme, this word, overcoming obstacles or breaking comfort zones or embracing impermanence or continual learning, to show up here. Otherwise, we're going to have the first part show up there, second part there. Now, one thing we are going to fix is right in here is where these text boxes sit. So what we want to do is we want to move this text box, the second part, to be all the way over to start at, so if this is 10 seconds, I try to make it last from 5 seconds inwards. Now I'm going to click on the first part. First part is going to last for 5 seconds. So what's going to happen is it's going to have this neat little effect where we see the theme come in, and it says the first part, and then it's going to fade away, and then the second part is going to show up, and then it's going to disappear and start over again. Now you can do it however you want. I just like this style, so I'm going to do that. Now watch this. Down here underneath continue, we're going to be able to set to bulk add in every single one, and it's going to create us 100 videos in one go. Watch this. We can make changes if we wish, but this is what we're going to do. We're just going to click generate 100 designs. Watch this. In less than 10 seconds, that was able to change these. So if you watch the first one, overcoming obstacles, when you feel like it's a dead end, remember that sometimes the exit is just one step away, right? Then, watch this, breaking comfort zones, if your comfort zone feels too cozy. So this is extremely powerful. However, one thing that we do is we always go in, and what we want to do is change the backgrounds, because we don't want the background to be the same for every single quote, right? It'll get boring. So what we're going to do is here, we're going to go over to elements. We're going to find videos. So we're going to find mobile videos. Okay. So in Canva, they give you a whole whack of mobile videos, but we're going to pick this section. We're going to say see all. This is all you have to do. This first one's fine. It's got the rain. It looks great. Second one, let's do a sunrise. So we drop this in here. Watch that. Boom. It's done. Next one, we just go like this. And we go across all of them. What we usually do is we go through and try to find the ones that are best and most relevant to our crowd and how we want the quote to come looking. So we go over to the next one, and we can add in, say, this one, this water scene, right? There, we got water now. And we do this for all of them. Imagine the power of this once you're done with this. And a bonus thing I want to show you before you actually export that you can add is you can add in your own AI music. What's neat about this is it's just the little extra step, right? So you go to, where do we go? So we went to Elements, we typed in music, and we see this AI music. We're going to use this app. I believe it would just be in the apps then. So you go to AI apps, and then watch this. It will allow us, it'll say, well, what kind of music do you want to create? So we're going to say we're going to do acoustic music, and we're going to make it, are we going to make it intense? Yeah, we're going to make it kind of, it could be a bit faster, maybe a bit loose is fine. And it asks for the duration. So we're going to do 10 seconds. And what we're going to do is just scroll back to the first one so I can show you how this works. So on this video, we're going to say we just want it to be 10 seconds. We're going to say compose. It's going to compose it. It takes about 5-10 seconds. And then it's going to show up right. Okay, so we were clicked on this one, so that's fine. So what I could do is just drag this back here. So each clip that you have, you can create another piece. So I can say I want to compose for that particular one, right? So it's going to create it, compose it, and it's going to set it right here. And as you can see on this one, this is 7.5 seconds, and you just continue on if you'd like to do this extra bonus piece. When you are ready to go, click on the share button, go ahead and hit download. You want to make sure that this is checked off. Download all pages as separate files because you want them to come down as individual files. The other thing that you want to do is once they're you just click download. Once they're downloaded, you want to make sure that they all have their proper names. And this is just for search engine ability. So if it says embracing impermanence, you can have it called that or however you want to call it. Hope this has been useful to you. Hey, thanks for checking out our tutorial. Really appreciate it. Give us a like, give us a follow. If you're interested or need help with your social media marketing, go to our website that's listed down in our description and we'd be happy to help you with your marketing needs. Take care.